Hello everyone! Welcome back again! In today's video, we'll be going through the updated 2008 version of the 100 civics questions for the U.S. Citizenship Test. We'll be covering these important questions and answers slowly and in random order to help you better prepare for your upcoming U.S. Citizenship Test. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.
What are two rights in the Declaration of Independence? Life, liberty. What is the name of the Vice President of the United States now? J.D. Vance. What are the two parts of the U.S. Congress? The Senate and House of Representatives. What is freedom of religion? You can practice any religion, or not practice a religion. During the Cold War, what was the main concern of the United States? Communism. Name one branch or part of the government. Congress. What is the name of the Speaker of the House of Representatives now? Mike Johnson. What is one right or freedom from the First Amendment? Speech. What do we show loyalty to when we say the Pledge of Allegiance? The United States. Name two national U.S. holidays. New Year's Day. Independence Day. How many U.S. senators are there? 100. What territory did the United States buy from France in 1803? The Louisiana Territory. In what month do we vote for president? November. What was one important thing that Abraham Lincoln did? Freed the slaves. What is an amendment? A change to the Constitution. Why does the flag have 50 stars? Because there are 50 states. When do we celebrate Independence Day? July 4th. We elect a president for how many years? 4. If the president can no longer serve, who becomes president? The vice president. Under our Constitution, some powers belong to the states. What is one power of the states? Provide schooling and education. Name one right, only for United States citizens. Vote in a federal election. What does the President's Cabinet do? Advises the President. What is the political party of the President now? Republican. What ocean is on the west coast of the United States? Pacific Ocean. Who is in charge of the executive branch? The President. The House of Representatives has how many voting members? 435. When must all men register for the Selective Service? At age 18. Before he was president, Eisenhower was a general. What war was he in? World War II. What is one promise you make when you become a United States citizen? Obey the laws of the United States. Name one American Indian tribe in the United States. Cherokee. Name one war fought by the United States in the 1800s. Civil War. Who wrote the Declaration of Independence? Thomas Jefferson. What group of people was taken to America and sold as slaves? Africans. How many amendments does Constitution have? 27. What is the rule of law? Everyone must follow the law. What did the Declaration of Independence do? Announced our independence from Great Britain. The Federalist Papers supported the passage of the U.S. Constitution. Name one of the writers. James Madison. What is the highest court in the United States? The Supreme Court. What is the name of the President of the United States now? Donald Trump. What did the Emancipation Proclamation do? Freed the slaves. What is the capital of the United States? Washington, D.C. What is one responsibility that is only for United States citizens? Serve on a jury. What are two cabinet-level positions? Secretary of Defense, Secretary of Education. What stops one branch of government from becoming too powerful? Checks and balances. Name one state that borders Canada. New York. When was the Declaration of Independence adopted? July 4, 1776. Who was the first president? George Washington. Name one problem that led to the Civil War. Slavery. When was the Constitution written? 1787. Who vetoes bills? The President. If both the President and the Vice President can no longer serve, who becomes President? The Speaker of the House. Why did the colonists fight the British? Because of high taxes. Why do some states have more representatives than other states? Because of the state's population. Who signs bills to become laws? The President. We elect a U.S. Senator for how many years? 6. We elect a U.S. representative for how many years? 2. How old do citizens have to be to vote for president? 18 and older. Name one war fought by the United States in the 1900s. World War I. Who was president during World War I? Woodrow Wilson. What are two rights of everyone living in the United States? Freedom of religion. Freedom of speech. What major event happened on September 11, 2001, in the United States? Terrorists attacked the United States. Where is the Statue of Liberty? New York Harbor. Who lived in America before the Europeans arrived. American Indians. What are two ways that Americans can participate in their democracy? Vote. Join a political party. What is one thing Benjamin Franklin is famous for? U.S. diplomat. Who is the commander-in-chief of the military? The President. Name one state that borders Mexico. California. What happened at the Constitutional Convention? The Constitution was written. What do we call the first 10 amendments to the Constitution? The Bill of Rights. There were 13 original states. Name 3. New York, New Jersey, and Pennsylvania. What did Susan B. Anthony do? Fought for women's rights. Who is the father of our country? George Washington. What ocean is on the east coast of the United States? Atlantic Ocean. What is the economic system in the United States? Capitalist economy. Who did the United States fight in World War II? Japan, Germany, and Italy. What does the judicial branch do? Reviews laws. Name one of the 2 longest rivers in the United States. Missouri River. What is one reason colonists came to America? Freedom. Who is the Chief Justice of the United States now? John Roberts. What does the Constitution do? Sets up the government. Who does a U.S. Senator represent? All people of the state. Who makes federal laws? Congress. Why does the flag have 13 stripes? Because there were 13 original colonies. Who was president during the Great Depression and World War II? Franklin Roosevelt. Name the U.S. war between the North and the South. The Civil War. What are the two major political parties in the United States? Democratic and Republican. How many justices are on the Supreme Court? 9. There are 4 amendments to the Constitution about who can vote. Describe one of them. Citizens 18 and older can vote. The idea of self-government is in the first 3 words of the Constitution. What are these words? We the people. What is the name of the national anthem? The Star-Spangled Banner. Name one U.S. territory. Guam. When is the last day you can send in federal income tax forms? April 15th. What movement tried to end racial discrimination? Civil rights movement. What did Martin Luther King Jr. do? Fought for civil rights. Under our Constitution, some powers belong to the federal government. What is one power of the federal government? To print money. What is the supreme law of the land? The Constitution. What is the name of the Vice President of the United States now? J.D. Vance. During the Cold War, what was the main concern of the United States? Communism. What is one right or freedom from the First Amendment? Speech. How many U.S. senators are there? 100. What was one important thing that Abraham Lincoln did? Freed the slaves. When do we celebrate Independence Day? July 4th. Under our Constitution, some powers belong to the states. What is one power of the states? Provide schooling and education. What is the political party of the president now? Republican. The House of Representatives has how many voting members? 435. What is one promise you make when you become a United States citizen? Obey the laws of the United States. Who wrote the Declaration of Independence? Thomas Jefferson.